Yo, welcome back to some more battles. We are in the Open Great League, and let's try out this team. We're going to be using the Shadow Marowak with the Shadow Drapion and the Dunsparce. We get switched in with the Gudra here, which is kind of interesting to deal with. We're going to fire off the Bone Club. We do grab a shield, and then we're going to switch out into the Dunsparce. Dunsparce can tank a move here, ends up being the Thunder Punch. Easy tank. We're going to go into the Dunsparce drill run and does significant damage, so much so that we can farm it with something. They actually go for the Thunder Punch and it doesn't KO. So not only do they use a shield, but we are able to get off another move to fire back at this Azu. We're not going to allow them to farm us down. We're going to go straight into our Drapion. Drapion fires off the crunch, and now we see the near matchup. We do have shield advantage, but they have the health advantage for now. Okay, we're going to be able to get to another Aqua Tail. This Aqua Tail does get that last shield, and now we have a very really easy end game. Trying to get to another Aqua Tail here. We do get to it, and it does take it out. So I was wondering if that was going to take it out from that range, and it does. Now we have 2 shield Meryl, and this is going to be GG's because we can just shield any move, and the fast moves are dealing a lot of pressure. So well played by us. Ended up being Dunsparce being MVP, surviving that move, getting off that huge damage, and setting us up for the end game. Good lead here. They switch out into the Diggersby. Diggersby is kind of an issue. We need to chip at this Diggersby by going with the Bone Club. Okay, we are going to have to think about tanking the move here. We do avoid the debuff, and we're going to stay in and fire off another Bone Club. So looks like this okay, we try to switch out of there, but we were not allowed to, and now we're just going to stay in and farm down. We see the Starmi come in. This is a very interesting pick. We know it can no Surf. We know it can no Power Gem. They go for the Surf. We survive it. And we're going to go for this Aqua Tail bait. We do grab a shield, which is great news for us. And now we see what's in the back, and it ends up being the Typhlosion. So Typhlosion didn't really want to catch any of those moves. And then we're going to be able to farm down with our Dunsparce. Because we have the energy advantage, we're going to be able to fire off 2 moves, and they know that is the case. So GG's to our opponent, able to kind of close the game with the Dunsparce with that energy advantage. We have the Marrow and Dunsparce core here, and the Drapion is just a generalist, honestly. Doesn't necessarily fit with the team. So we'll see how it works out, but for now it's okay. Looks like we have to face this Morpeko, and down goes 2 shields just like that. We're going to allow this to go through because we have the Marrow to absolutely farm this Morpeko. This is the dark version, so we had to shield that, and now we see the absolute best matchup for our situation. Corsola versus our Dunsparce, resisting the fast moves. And one of their charge moves, they have to go for those power gems, and that requires a lot of energy. So we're going to be able to spam a ton of moves. In fact, we can just tank the next one, and we don't really care. And then you can see here, we're going to throw this move here on good timing. They are going to get taken out, and now we just get a 1 shield Meryl the game. Ooh! Corviknight here is going to be interesting. How many Rock Slides can it tank? Okay, it looks like it can tank a fair amount. They are going to be able to get to a move. We have to shield. Ends up being the Sky Attack, which is okay. They're going to be able to get to another move pretty quickly, though. So are we going to be able to farm this down? No. And do we survive this? Absolutely not. And Dunsparce here, unfortunate, unable to take out this Morpeko. So GG's to our opponent. Corviknight with the typing, pretty tough to beat, unfortunately. Especially since it is a flying type. All right, we got the great lead. They go into their Manabuzz. We are going to counter them with our Dunsparce, dealing a lot of super effective damage. Looks like our opponent here is going to fire off a move. Dark Pulse is used, and now we're going to try to get to another Rock Slide. This will not KO, but it might get him low enough, okay, that we can farm down. Although it's still pretty healthy, even in the barely in the red, it's still pretty healthy. They're able to get to another move here. Arrow Ace is used, and it takes us out, and now we're going to use this opportunity to farm. But unfortunately, they're going to be able to get to another move. So we're going to try to win this game with the Drapion with some energy and the Marrow. I think their main core is Clockstar and Manabuzz. I don't know what's in the back here. Interesting that they came in with the Clockstar versus our Drapion. So we do shield, and we see the Feraligatr in the back. This catch right here was just to get them to use some energy. We know that Drapion's probably our win condition, considering all the energy we have on it right now. Another Hydro Cannon gets used, and we're going to see if we can take this Feraligatr out. Crunch is shielded. We do have another one. So this is going to take out this Feraligatr. And do we have a move for this Clockstar? No, unfortunately. We needed to bait that Feraligatr. Probably 2 times with the Aqua Tails. Okay, Corviknight here is not a great lead. We're going to switch into the Drapion. The Drapion is tanking a lot of super effective moves though. Okay, we get them to switch out. And this is the Guzzlord backline. So this is going to be interesting to deal with here. We don't necessarily have a great answer. Brutal Swing is used. We are going to be able to tank it. Now we're going to go into the Marrow and try to farm it. We can tank the Dragon Claw. And then if we see the Corviknight come in, we're going to have to just fire off these Rock Slides. We do get the shield, and now we see the Primeape in the back, and that is absolutely horrible. Primeape is going to be able to take us out easily. This Dunsparce has almost no chance, unfortunately. And then we need a shield here, and even if we get to move, we're going to have a tough time taking down that Corviknight. Okay, looks like our opponent does get to another Rage Fist. Here comes the Corviknight immediately, and down goes our Marrow. So unfortunate right there. The Corviknight was just too tanky, but check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.